Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The strong anger, it is coming from shaitan. It is a characteristic of shaitan. How are you going to get rid of it? You will not be able to get rid of it in reality. You must learn how to control it. Control it. Instead of it riding you, you are going to ride it. Once you start riding it, you can control it. You're doing it for the sake of Allah. The nafs, it is the burak that can bring you to divine presence. How are you going to control something? How are you going to control? People are thinking religion and tariqat is like magic. Just give me a dua, I say a dua, everything is going to happen. Subhanallah. Prophet ﷺ did that. Then why it took him 23 years to set up an Islamic civilization that after he left too, it was so fragile because so many betrayals happened. If it was magic, why he didn't just pray? He's Rahmatul Alameen, right? Everything he says, Allah is going to grant. Why he didn't just overnight change everything? Overnight change all the mushriks to become mu'mins? His uncles didn't change. They are looking at him. They're eating from his food. They are from his blood. They didn't accept him. They didn't change. So how are you going to be able to control this? How are you going to be able to change? How can you control this machine here? How? No speaker English? Habla español? How are you going to control this machine? You say. You don't know this machine. How are you going to be able to control this machine? Manual. But you don't know where to touch. Of course, manual, you're going to break everything. It's a simple question.
Take it to somebody who knows about it.
Mystery, marifat. Yeah, common sense is marifat these days. Some may say, well, I'm going to take the manual and to read it. Please. The way they educate people these days, you get a furniture from IKEA, you cannot even put it together. You read the manual. Correct? But there is a manual. That's true. But you cannot read it. So look at figure 1A. It's in connection with figure 3B, part 2. You keep turning. It comes in different languages too. Right? But you don't know what it's saying. You don't know where his head, where his tail. You're reading, but you don't know what you're reading. What if there is a person next to it who says, I know how to do this? What if that one who is next to it says, I made this? What if the one standing next to it says, I've handled thousands of machines like this, and I can show you how to use this machine, not just to record, but to do all these things that maybe millions, they don't even know this machine can do. What are you going to do that time? You think this machine is more sophisticated than this? Is it a mystery that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent 104 manuals, 104 books. And He sent 124,000 experts to say how to use this machine. I'm bringing a manual to you, but pay attention to me. Because in reality, I was there when they made you too. You are part of me. And so you have trouble with your anger. Go to your owner. You want to read? To get rid of the anger? Go ahead. Read all the manuals you want. Read everything. You can even read 104 books. Go ahead. But you're not going to whom the books were sent to. You'll never be able to find out how to work that machine. You'll be able to never know how to control it. The prophets, they came to teach us how to use this machine. The inheritors of the prophets, they're still here. How to control it? That's a time when you say, okay, I have to sit at the feet of a master and learn. Oh, I cannot. I'm too far away. I'm very busy. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We say, oh, it's okay. You can do that too. You can listen. You can put things in your life. But so many people, they're too lazy to do that. But you know what? If something happens to you, and if you don't get a medicine, and you're going to die from it, your life depends on it, you're going to drop everything. And you're going to go to where that medicine is, in the hands of that doctor. This is how serious things are. This is how serious you think people will be. If they're not serious about it, then they just say, let's just talk. But that anger can burn you. It'll kill you. That anger can burn this whole world. That anger can burn your paradises. Of course. You're worshipping, you're doing so many things, you get angry. Everything burns. The angels, they're busy making your paradise. They say, strike the torch, you have to burn it. Because you get angry. Are you understanding yourself? Are you understanding what your anger is doing? Are you understanding where it's coming from? Why you keep repeating the same old habits that you have? Meaning the same old tricks and traps you keep falling under. You're not understanding it. Go to the expert. Inshallah. We are not. Our Seyh is, alhamdulillah. And he has enough, more than enough, to teach this whole world until Judgment Day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.